Hey guys, what's up? I just had to make sure that my phone was recording. So this is the first ever video that I've ever put up. Bear with me. Introduction is going to be a little bit long and then we're going to get into some makeup. My name is Maria. I'm 22. I am not a makeup artist at all. I am not very good. So this is probably going to be us growing together in technique, and I'm going to show you guys products, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. Might be a little bit choppy. Let's just get right into it. I already primed my skin. I used the Pond's dry skin cream for my face. I do this after I get out of the shower, and it's really good before I put on my base. And I also use two different primers. I use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I absolutely love. And then my Porefessional by Benefit. I use that right here and on my nose because I have really bad pores on my nose. And right along my T-zone because I get really oily right there. And I also used this right here. This is my Extreme Lip Injection by Too Faced because I got little boy lips. So let's go ahead and we're going to get right into the foundation. I have two foundations, one of which is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in the shade Fair Beige. I think I'm actually going to go in with my favorite. This is my Naked Skin by Urban Decay Foundation. I'm also 15 weeks pregnant, so I've got acne like a little boy because I'm having a beautiful little girl, so she's done stole all my beauty. I prefer a light coverage to medium coverage foundation specifically because I haven't quite mastered not looking cakey. So I'm going to try it with a brush and then I'm going to go back in with my wet beauty blender and we're just going to buff everything out. Get right into it. I also haven't touched my makeup in like a very, very, very long time. Don't forget to get down your neck because I make that mistake a lot. That I don't get my neck. I'm not a big fan of brushes because I haven't mastered very many techniques on how to get it to not look super patchy. Let me get some more. And as you can tell, this is it's more orangey because this foundation I bought this whenever I was a lot darker. So we're going to, of course, go back in and I'm going to adjust it. We're going to do some concealer. And I'm also going to thin some of this out with my beauty blender because brushes move product around, whereas your beauty blender is going to soak up a little bit of your product. We're just going to do a little bit more on my nose. Right up in that hairline. And now I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge and I'm just going to even all that out. Coverage of this foundation, I really like the finish of it. Back in where it's thinned out just a little bit. And I found out that less is more. My tried and true, my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. I am one that is afraid of product. We're gonna see. Ooh. So we're just gonna take a little bit on the dofa. And I'm just gonna start right there. And I have a little beauty sponge that I'm gonna use for this part. I like this concealer because it doesn't necessarily dry down super fast. I'm not really much for contouring, but we're going to try it today. My Milk Makeup. This is my matte bronzer stick in the shade Baked. My other beauty blender right here. And I'm just going to go in a little bit onto the stick, and I want to follow the shape of my cheekbone. So I want to follow right there, and you can even take the stick itself cover up my boy chin, so I'm just gonna go in like that. And then buff that in. You want to highlight and contour to your natural face shape. So what I do, you might not do, because it might not look good on your face. And you also want to keep it away from the apples of your cheeks, because that's going to bring everything forward, whereas you want to pull stuff back and bring everything forward with highlight. So I went ahead and did my nose contour, and we're going to do a little bit of highlight right there in the center, just to kind of tie everything together. I already have my base down. So I have my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I love this because it's not really cakey, but it's more or less like it doesn't leave me looking like I just came out of a bakery. So I'm just going to use a teeny tiny little bit. Actually, I'm going to do it with my beauty sponge. So just like that, and we're gonna run it just right there. There you go. So that is gonna lighten up that area where the contour is, so you can see a definition between my contour and the lower part of my cheek. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Here we go.